Welcome back, yard fanatics. Welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central, and these are the top 5 things you need to be doing right now to get your lawn looking its best. You're watching Bermuda Grass Central, changing the world 1 yard at a time. All right, yard fanatics, look, the number one thing that BYD would recommend that is very important. If you watched or if you've been following me, you will see that I have a slew of videos talking about prodiamine and weed prevention. That would be the first thing that you need to start on. You have to get rid of those weeds out of your Bermuda lawn in order to see the beauty of it. There's a couple of types of pre-emergents that you can use. The 2 most popular is prodiamine and dithiophyll. I predominantly use the prodiamine. Use it anywhere from 2 to 4 times a year. They have yearly maxes that you should stay within. But Bermuda grass is so tough, sometimes you can go a little bit over your yearly max and still get awesome results. But that would be the number one thing that I would recommend you guys do, is make sure that you get on a strong prodiamine weed prevention program. I'll link a video or 2 at the end of this one. So I have plenty of videos talking about it, but I'll link a video or 2 so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Number 2. Okay guys, the number 2 thing would be mowing your yard. If you're gonna mulch, you need to mow low and mow slow. Alright, cut it as low as you can get it, and that's basically common Bermuda, we're talking 1 inch. Those more higher end lawns, we're talking about, when I mean Tiffway, Princess 77, those type yards, you're looking at 0.5. But that would be the number 1. The number 2 thing would be to mow and mow slow. You have to mow often, you guys. It's recommended that you at least mow once a week when you're dealing with Bermuda lawn. If you're on a high nitrogen program, I would recommend that you mow twice a week. That's every 3 to 4 days you would need to mow your lawn. Do you need to bag the clippings? If you have a lot of weeds in your lawn, and I repeatedly say this, bag up your clippings. All right. Once you got all those weeds out of your lawn, then you can mow and mulch as much as you want. You can side discharge, however you want to do it. If you're mowing often, it's really not going to make a difference. But BYD has switched over to a 100% mulch this year. I'm going to mulch my yard every single time I cut it. Invest in a reel mower if you can afford one. REEL. You don't have to get the one with the gas. You can get a Fiskars, one of those type of reel mowers that's affordable, and you can cut your yard with that. But that would be the number 2 thing that you really need to do. And let me also show you something. Guys, if you look, make sure when you mow that lawn, you mow it in different patterns each time. Like I said, 4 patterns. First cut that way, second cut diagonal across the other way, third cut straight across, fourth cut back and forth. Rotate the way you cut your lawn. Do not cut it the same way each and every time, or you'll start to get tire tracks or divots in your lawn. All right. Right now we're at the end of April. Yard is starting to break dormancy. Some places yards may have broken dormancy a tad bit ahead of time, but my yard is primarily surrounded with a lot of trees, so it's a fight for sunlight. But yeah, make sure you change your mowing pattern each and every time you cut your lawn, okay? Okay guys, and number 3 would be make sure that you get on a real good fertilization program. I mean, they got all kinds of fertilizers that you can use. Just a few examples here. You got, Scott's Let's Go, which is one of my favorites. You got Miracle Grow Lawn Food. Now that right there is actually a liquid fertilizer that once it's added to water, turns into a liquid, has 36% nitrogen. That's a good one. This is a stonewall type fertilizer, which has a pre-emergent in it. It's basically prodiamine. This one right here is just a basic fertilizer. It's 33% nitrogen with 3%. It also has 2% iron in it, but it has 3% potash in it also. Now this right here, something new I'm trying. You don't have to try this. It's just a new product that I decided to try, which would basically be like mill organite. Is it better than mill organite? Heck no. I'm just being real. But you know, being a yard fanatic, you know, you try different stuff just to see if it works. And that's an iron supplement for stuff like if you use a fertilizer like that one that doesn't have iron in it, you can supplement it. Remember, iron gives your yard that deep green look. So, you know, it's a lot of things, a lot of types of fertilizers that you can choose from. But my thing is, have a plan. Don't walk in the store guessing and trying to figure it out then and there. Know what you're going to get before you go get it. Even if that means you buy it all at once and you have a program plan. I did a video, 5 things you need to be doing for spring, which I talk about. You need to have a lawn journal. You need to be writing this stuff down, keeping track of your progress. Another key important thing also that I missed in that you need to take photos of your lawn as you're going about it. If you have a disastrous looking lawn, take before and after pictures throughout the whole entire season, not just beginning to end. Every week, take a picture of your lawn so you can actually see the transformation that your lawn will be going through, okay? That's key. Have a plan, know what you're gonna put on your yard, buy it in advance if possible. And with fertilizer, basically you get what you pay for. If you buy a cheap fertilizer, you're not gonna get the best results. So just kind of invest in some of the bigger names, Let's Go, Scott's, whoever you like, Vigor Grow, all those are good companies or whatever. But have a fertilization program already lined up. Matter of fact, I will link a video in the description, and it's my week 16 Milorganite update video. I actually tell you exactly what I use to get my yard looking like that. Word for word, I show you everything. So that's very key. Look that up. It'll be a link in the description, all right? And let's get to number 4. Look, number 4, another very important thing will be irrigation, all right? Even though you have a Bermuda lawn, and Bermuda lawns have been known for their drought resistant, that doesn't mean you can't water them. Bermuda lawns generally require 1 inch of H2O per week. All right, if it's raining, then you have no need to water your lawn. But if it's not raining, very important, guys, that you irrigate your lawn. Very important. So that would be number 4. Now, if you're gonna have an issue where you can't get there and you can't water, they have all kinds of solutions. They have these meters that you can get at basically any home improvement store, timers that you hook up to your faucet right there. And this one has 2 outlets. I can hook 2 hoses up to it and actually turn each side off at different times. So you got plenty of options. They even have Bluetooth meters. I saw one the other day. I think it's made by, if I'm not correct, Orbit. It might be Orbit. But yeah, guys, you have to water your lawn. Another pro tip for you can get better water penetration would be to aerate your lawn at least once during the season. The best time to aerate would be between the end of March up until June. You do not want to be aerating when it's 2,000 degrees outside. By then it's too late. The idea behind aerating is to let water and nutrients get down, and airflow get down into the soil to make the roots deeper on your Bermuda grass. So irrigation is very, very, very important. 1 inch per week. Keep that in mind. You cut your grass at 1 inch. But yeah, the irrigation is very important. Either get a, if you have an irrigation system, I mean, that's you're in luck. But irrigation would be number 4. All right. Okay, guys. Number 5 is real simple. Just stay tuned to Bermuda Grass Central. It's that simple. I specialize in Bermuda lawns. I strictly stick to that. Every now and then I get some tips about other lawns, but yeah, the Bermuda lawn, that's what I do. So if you follow 1 through 4, you will get that yard. I promise you. I promise you, you will get that yard. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make this quick. I'm gonna sign off, but just remember one thing. You are tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.